Hi everyone, it's Kara here from Boho and I am back with a brand new Plan With Me video for y'all today. And this is the first month that I'm going to be planning a whole new month in my traveler's notebook. If you watched my moving into my traveler's notebook video, then you know that inside I still have my Leuchtturm 1917 that I am about halfway through right now. We'll open to today's page, and you can see I still have about half the notebook left. I'm on page 149, or I should say I have about 100 pages left. So I'm probably going to still be in this notebook for July and August, and then after that I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do. I might move to nothing but inserts, or I might stay with having my notebook inside of my traveler's notebook because I really do like the way it functions. I have a couple of inserts here on either side. These are both Goulet Pens notebooks, and this first one is for goals, which I haven't filled out a whole lot yet, but I want to keep all of my goal setting in one place. So I have this little insert up front, I have an index in it, and then I'm going to have all of my goals and goal setting exercises in this little insert. And then I created a little folder for myself to go around that one just for anything I want to slide in there. And then my other insert is for my Boho planner inserts, which I'm planning on designing lots of traveler's notebooks inserts to go into my shop very soon. So I have some planning stages in here for all of that. So that's one of my main projects. So I think that's kind of going to be my plan, is to have one insert for goal setting, one insert for my current big project, and then have my traditional bullet journaling on the inside. All right, so that being said, let's open to today. And I'm actually going to flip you through this past month so that you can see everything that's been going on in my bullet journal. And then we're going to get into setting up for July. All right, so we are going to turn back. I have this bookmark on my current month. And so this is my June spread. You can see things are getting filled in and crossed off, which is great. After that, I have my gratitude page and my habit tracker. For this month in my tracker, I decided to keep my little hash marks as kind of my pattern for my tracker, but I decided to do a different color for each week, kind of hoping that I may be able to pick up on some patterns along the way. After that, I have my self-care tracker, which I love how this is turning out. I love how this line graph looks going around in a circle. I think it's pretty cool. And then I have my taking care of me on the right-hand side, which is related to self-care, little things that I do each day. I log them in regards to my self-care. All right, after that, I have my mood tracker, which the last time you saw this, I didn't have anything colored in. I decided to color in the mandala a little bit just to give it a little more color on the page. And then for every day, I've been recording my mood twice. So once in the morning, which is this outer ring, and then once in the evening, which is the inner ring. All right, after that, I decided I was going to participate in the Plan With Me Challenge and Rock Your Handwriting Challenge that I host with Kim at Tiny Ray of Sunshine, Jessica at Pretty Prints and Paper, and Dee over at Decade 30. I host these every month, but I don't always participate. And this month I decided I was going to go for it, and you can see how well I did. Sometimes, you know, the best laid plans. One of these days I'll be able to get back into challenges when I'm not quite so crazy busy. After that, I had some brainstorming for my own challenge, which is the Boho Challenge. If you have not checked this out yet on Instagram, hashtag Boho Challenge, it's amazing seeing everybody's creativity. I just love it. So I am going to be continuing this on in July. So if you are a fan of the Boho Challenge, stay tuned this upcoming week. I'm going to have the new prompts for the month of July. All right, here I just decided I wanted to do some doodling with a mandala and then a little quote. This was a failed attempt at a weekly spread. I did not like the way it was turning out, so I just wrote ugh and I turned the page, and then this is what I turned it into. So this was a weekly spread, and then we've got some daily pages. These were some notes I took on things that I wanted to include in my traveler's notebook, some pros and cons of the system. And then after that, I have our summer bucket list. And these are items that my daughter and I, or the family as a whole, we want to complete this summer. So you can see the ones that are colored in are things that we've already done. And then we have some others coming up that I'm really excited about. After that, we have some more daily pages. Here I just had another list of traveler's notebook ideas, another weekly spread, more dailies, and then you all saw this on one of my recent videos about using water with the Tombow dual brush pens to create kind of this watercolor effect in your journal. I thought it was really, really pretty. More daily pages, a list of my currently inked fountain pens. I have a ton of fountain pens, and in the past, I kind of kept them all inked up because I just wanted the ability to pick any one of them up and write with them right away. Well, in reality, that just didn't happen. I had about 4 to 5 pens that I would rotate through, so I decided from now on, I'm going to keep 4 to 5 pens inked up, and then the rest are going to be clean and ready to go when I want to swap them out. After that, I have another weekly spread, more daily pages. More daily pages. Here I decided to kind of change things up a little bit. I kind of got tired of drawing out this tracker bar every day, so I decided not to draw out the bar and just write in the numbers and highlights. Kind of a more minimalist approach, but I still think it functions the same way and it still looks pretty to me. And after that, we have my current weekly spread, which you'll notice has some changes to it. I still have my appointments and schedule on the left-hand side, but then on the right, I've kind of started dividing things up based on areas of my life. So I have home and work. Horizon are projects that are coming up on the horizon that once I get through everything on my list, I can look towards these. And then waiting on is anything I'm waiting on, whether it be online orders or replies from emails, anything along those lines. And the reason I'm kind of switching this up a little bit more again is because I'm trying to get refocused into the GTD or getting things done method. I know a lot of you have been asking about how am I keeping up with that. You want to see an update, and I promise I have an update very, very soon. I've actually been using a digital tool to help me stay organized when it comes to GTD and all of my future projects and tasks. So I know, gasp, blasphemy. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a whole video on that and how I'm using this digital helper to kind of stay more on top of my upcoming projects and tasks. All right, this next page I am going to cover up a little bit because I don't want you to see the notes and I forgot to put Post-its on it. All right, so sorry about the hand in the way. We've got more daily pages. Here is when my Tombow mono drawing pens arrived. These are the new pens from Tombow. Y'all know I'm a huge Tombow fan, but they are basically a black felt tip water-based pen, similar to the Faber-Castell Pitt artist pens that I love, but these are beautifully smooth. I love them. I'm going to be doing a review and a comparison really, really soon, so I'll give you more details on that later, but I started using those as of Tuesday. All right, and we've got Wednesday. I decided to make a list of some of my upcoming deadlines. This was with the help of that digital helper that I was talking about earlier. I have a giant list of deadlines coming up, so I wanted to just kind of have a running list of those in my bullet journal as well. After that, I have a little collection that I made of new content. I'm going kind of through a new system of creating content. So I wanted to kind of outline that, and I'm going to share this with Kristen, my assistant, so that she can help me out as well. And then we've got today's daily page. And then after that, we are going to set up for July. So today's the 22nd. You'll be seeing this on the 23rd. So I need to leave some room. Now, let's flip back to the start of this month. Looks like this last week of the month, most of the week falls within June. So I know I'm going to keep that weekly spread within June. So I need room for one weekly spread plus enough pages for the rest of the days of the month. And lately, since I started using this new digital helper, I keep hinting at this. I've been filling pretty much a page per day because I'm getting a lot more detailed with my tasks and to-dos. So I'm going to leave room for 1 month or 1 weekly spread. Just going to go right here. And then the rest of the days of the month would be the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, which means that July will start on page 160. All right, y'all, I am going to get rocking and rolling setting this up. I'm going to put on some music for you guys, and I'll catch you on the flip side. All right, y'all, so that is it for this month. As you can see, I'm trying to keep things really, really simple. So I have my July at a glance, my monthly spread, which I will fill in with holidays, birthdays, any upcoming events that I know about. And again, when that gets filled in, it looks like this. So I use my color codes so that I can see what's coming up easily at a glance. And then in the this month section, I usually list out any upcoming projects or tasks that I want to tackle this month. All right, after that, we have my gratitude page, which again, I'll fill up with little doodles and hand lettering based on my gratitude each day. And then my tracker, which I hope some of you giggled along with me when I totally messed up the numbers as I was drawing this out. Luckily, I had my correction tape. This is from Tombow. It's a mono correction tape. And I love this because you can write over it immediately after you lay it down. And so I fixed those numbers, and I'm tracking all of the same habits this month as I had the month before. And then I actually added my mood tracking down at the bottom here. So I felt like just keeping things a little bit more simple this month than drawing out something super fancy. So I kind of played off of the year in pixels idea where each box represents a day, except I'm keeping the AM and PM. So this top line is going to be for my morning mood and the bottom for my evening mood. And then I just added my color code down here at the bottom. All right, after that, we have my self-care, which I am actually going to do the circular tracker here, just like I did last month, which is somewhere here. You've already seen it, but just to give you another example, I'm going to do this exact same circular tracker. I just didn't really feel like drawing it out right now. I'm so sorry, but I'll just add that in later. And then I have my taking care of me, which I've done for the last 3 months, and I really, really love it. One thing I didn't particularly like was the format. On some days I wished I had a little bit more room to write. So I decided to do 1 through 31 down the left-hand side, and then I'll have an entire line for each day if I want to get a little bit more detailed about what I did in the Department of Self-Care. And then after that, I'm just going to continue on with my very first weekly spread and all of my dailies. So that is it for the plan with me. I also wanted to note really quickly that I am running a gigantic giveaway over on Instagram this weekend. I just hit 200,000 followers on Instagram, which is still just absolutely mind-boggling to me. But I wanted to do something huge for my Instagram followers. So if you follow me on Instagram, or you would like to follow me on Instagram to enter the giveaway, head to my Instagram account. It's at boho.berry, and you'll see the giveaway image there with details on how to get entered. I am giving away 5 prize bundles. Each bundle is going to be 1 official bullet journal notebook, 1 Pilot Metropolitan fountain pen, a whole set of 8 ink samples, a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen, and a 10-pack of the Tombow dual brush pens in the bright color scheme, which is the color scheme that I'm using right now. So 5 lucky winners are going to win those. They're going to be announced on Instagram on Monday. Again, you can just head to my Instagram account for the link to get entered, and I wish you all the luck in the world. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you all on Monday. Bye.